You might find this hard to believe, but chasing money nearly cost me everything. Not just stress or a few bad investments. I'm talking about peace, purpose, and time. The one thing you can never get back. If you're working harder than ever, but still feel like you're behind. If the money comes in and slips right through your fingers. If you've sacrificed time with family, your health, your sense of self, just to get ahead. You're not alone, and this video might be the reset you've been needing. Let me start with a confession. For most of my adult life, I believed a lie that sounds pretty reasonable. If I just make a little more money, life will get better. More hours, more hustle, more gigs, more sleepless nights. I was chasing money like it was running away from me, but the truth is, I wasn't getting closer to wealth. I was running myself in circles. And here's the big revelation. Real wealth isn't caught, it's built. And the building begins the moment you stop chasing and start aligning. Let me show you what I mean. First, wealth is not about busyness. It's rising above the rat race. We live in a culture that worships being busy. The more you grind, the more serious you must be about success, right? Wrong. You can work 80 hours a week and still feel broke. I've done it many times. Wealth doesn't come from effort alone. It comes from doing the right things, consistently, with clarity. So ask yourself, what does wealth actually mean to you? Is it security, time freedom, legacy, peace, freedom to say no? Until you define it, you'll keep chasing someone else's version and feeling empty when you reach it. Second, ownership is greater than income. Let me be very direct here. Rich people own, poor people rent. And I'm not just talking about houses. Wealthy people own assets, stocks, real estate, businesses, royalties, intellectual property. They own systems, automated income streams, investments that compound, teams that scale their vision. They own time because their money works for them. And most importantly, they own their mindset. So, if you want to build real wealth, stop thinking in terms of earning and start thinking in terms of owning. And the simplest place to begin? Automate your investing. Pick a percentage, 5%, 10%, 15% of every paycheck, and set it to auto-invest into index or ETF funds for a simple and compounding growth strategy. Let me give you just 3 examples of some of the top performing funds over the past 3 years. Global X MSCI Argentina ETF, symbol ARGT, had an annualized return of over 38%. Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, symbol VOO, saw an annualized rate of return of about 12%. And Fidelity 500 Index Fund, symbol FXAIX, had an average annualized rate of return of about 13.3% over the past 3 years. This one decision changed my life. It took me from constantly worrying about money to knowing it was quietly growing and compounding in the background, even while I was sleeping. Third, align with purpose. Let me share something personal. There came a point in my life when I had enough, but I still didn't feel fulfilled. I wasn't excited. I wasn't lit up by what I was doing. That's when I realized true wealth includes purpose. When you wake up every day with a sense of direction. When your work impacts someone else's life for the better. When you stop asking, how much more can I make? And start asking, how can I serve? Everything changes. I didn't sell everything and go live in a hut. I simply began to align my daily actions with values that matter to me. Teaching, encouraging, serving, building things that will outlast me. Purpose multiplies prosperity. Because when you're driven by mission, not just money, you unlock energy, creativity, relationships, and peace that no paycheck can buy. So what should you do now to get different results in your life? I call it the prosperity reset. It's simple, it's powerful, and it works. Step number 1, reconnect with your passionate why. Take 10 minutes and write it down. Why do you want to build wealth? What would your ideal day look like if money wasn't an issue? What does wealth really mean to you, particularly in light of the 8 facets of wealth that we have talked about in our other videos? Step 2, automate your ownership. Don't rely on your willpower. Make investing automatic. Let your money grow in the background while you focus on living your life. Learn about the power of compounding and leverage its magical power to change your life. Begin to shift your paradigm around prosperity and start now to acquire assets that can spin off income and security for you instead of focusing on simply consuming your income. And third, learn one new wealth idea every day. Not noise, wisdom. Read a page or chapter from a great book. Watch a video that uplifts and informs you. Share what you learn with others. It will help to lock it into your own brain. Information is the new compound interest. And if you do these 3 things for 30 days straight, I promise you'll feel a shift in your life. Not just in your bank account, in your clarity, your peace, and in your sense of control. Now, if this resonated with you, I've created something to help you take action today. It's called the Prosperity Reset Blueprint. It's free, and it walks you through the exact steps I shared here, with daily prompts, automation checklists, and mindset shifts to build real wealth with purpose. Download it using the link below. And if you're ready to stop chasing and start building, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who's tired of running in circles. Share your best investments in the comments too. Perhaps you can help others in our community to prosper through your experience. Let's prosper and create real wealth together.